A database query is very simply a database search, and being able to search a database is really important because there is no point storing loads and loads of data unless you can get the stuff you need really quickly. In this video, I'll show how to make queries using Microsoft Access to answer two specific questions about performance cars. Question number one then is, which car has the highest top speed? So, to create a query in Access, I go to the Create tab, which is where we may have chosen Form Wizard previously. This time I'm going to choose Query Design. I'm going to create a new blank query in Design View. And then I'm given this screen. I need to choose the tables I would like to search through, so I'm going to pick the car table and the manufacturer table, and then close this window. And I'm just going to rearrange this so that I can see all of the available fields. And hopefully you'll have noticed that the relationship I created between the manufacturer table and the car table is displayed with this black line. That's between the foreign key in this table and the primary key in this table, which are both ID numbers that link together. Okay, so the top speed. Well, what information would I like to display in the results? I think I'd like to see the name of the manufacturer. So what I do is I just click on that and drag it to one of these boxes in this grid below. I'm going to put it in the first one because it's the first piece of information I would like to be displayed. Then I'm going to choose the model name from the car table and drag that into the second column of this grid. And finally, for this query, I'm going to choose the top speed. And so that I can find out the fastest car, I'm just going to choose the sort order for top speed, and I'm just going to choose ascending. To run this query and look at the results, you just click the big run exclamation mark, and here we are. It's ordered all of the cars by top speed, but oh, I've made a mistake. It's done it from the slowest car all the way to the biggest. So, to fix the query, I can click on the View, go back to Design View, and I needed to change ascending to descending, so it went from the biggest number to the smallest. If we run that query again, there we go. The Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport is the fastest car at 253 miles an hour top speed. Okay, I'm going to save this query in case I'd like to look at these results again in the future by clicking on the Save icon and then giving it a sensible name, such as Top Speed Query. Okay, let's have a look at question number 2 now by closing that query. Okay, how many cars are Italian and have a top speed of more than 200 miles per hour? So there's a bit more logic in this one. I've got the word and to connect two pieces of information together, and more than so that I get several answers that perhaps meet a particular criteria. Let's have a look how we'd do this. So, go back to Access and choose Query Design. Choose both tables. Close. Make sure I can see everything I need. And this time I want the name and model as before, but I also need to know the nationality. And instead of sorting, I'm going to put in the criteria box in the grid the word Italian. And this is a piece of string information or text, so when I click away it will put speech marks around it for me. And the final piece of information is the top speed. So in the fourth column I'll put top speed, and I could sort so that I can see them in order and work it out with my brain, but I might as well make the computer do the work. And so in the criteria I'm going to put the greater than symbol and then 200 miles per hour. Let's click run and see what happens. And there we are, 3 results. The Ferrari 458, the Ferrari Enzo and the Pagani Zonda F are all Italian, and they have top speeds of more than 200 miles per hour. Again, click the save button, call it Italian 200 query or something similar, press OK, and then that's in your queries if you ever need to look at that information again.